Betty Sayers here at Buzz Savories. Today we are making a TikTok, very quick, very delicious pork chop called the Parmesan panko crusted pork chop. I chose this for today because number one, very simple, number two, very delicious. Here's what you'll need. Let's start with the pork chops. They can be thin, they can be thick, whatever you like. But we'll start with thin ones, and they're hardest to do because they're so often dry and tough. But this recipe will make a change with them. You need eggs, of course spicy beer mustard, this is key, Parmesan cheese, panko crumbs, flour, tablespoon of olive oil, salt, pepper. Here's the panko, simple as that. We will begin with the dipping sauce for the pork chops. This is the first step. 2 eggs, tablespoon of olive oil. And by the way, this is a recipe that you can expand for 4 people or 6. And then we have our mustard. And I'm putting 3 tablespoons of mustard. Is that what the recipe says? I'm stirring, mixing the dipping sauce. This is step 1. We have to prepare the panko, and to do that I'm going to add olive oil to the panko, thoroughly mix it, 2 tablespoons, and then brown it. And this is one of the amazing keys to the success of this recipe. You can brown it either on the stovetop in a skillet, which we are going to do because it's more dramatic, or in a microwave. And the directions are in the recipe on the website. Okay, we have panko crumbs. In they go. And I will be stirring them. It's a 5 or 7 minute process. This is my assembly line. We start with flour. Here's the egg, mustard, salt and pepper mixture, and the panko goes into the shallow dish. See the panko, we put it in the dish and mix it with the Parmesan. So we have a very lovely toasty, it's easy to over toast the panko. I've had that experience. So you want it lightly toasted, just about like this, as you see. Now, we will begin. We patted the pork chops lightly with a paper towel so that they're not too moist. They first go into the flour, which is a little counterintuitive, I agree. Then into the egg wash. Simple as this. Let them drain a little bit, and then into the panko. And you can just toss them around a little bit, pile it on so it's thoroughly covered. And then from there, we have prepared the baking pan. And once again, this is just your ordinary, simple baking in the oven type of preparation. I'll put a wire rack on my sheet pan and toss this around a little bit more. There we go. I just pulled them out of the oven. These are our pork chops. Look at them. This is crunchy, wonderful flavor, and it's moist.